Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Glover Teixiera. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Magomed Ankalaev.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, early round action here, and if we had a fantasy draft for light heavyweights, perhaps Magomed Ankalaev would be the #1 pick right now. Fan base absolutely bullish on this man's future. Pretty good test in front of him tonight, a good litmus test to see where he's at relative to the truly elite fighters in this division. Oh, what a land there by the former world title challenger Glover Teixiera, one of the more prolific knockout artists in this 205-pound division, and really says he gets all the training he needs at his own gym there in Danbury, Connecticut. He's got that jab working, nicely done. So all eyes on Glover Teixiera here early. Certainly feels like the takedown could be there, but the left hook is what he opens with.
I mean, you watch him move like Mike Tyson. The shoulders are moving side to side. He's on the pendulum. Just going forward into you, throwing that right hand and following with that beautiful left hook. Glover Teixiera has developed that skill to the point that it allowed for him to become the UFC champion. This guy is phenomenal in the hands, and that left hook is usually his best strike.
Nice jab by Ankalaev. Oh, the hook lands.
Do not back up.
And follows up with another one. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Glover Teixiera. There's the kick. It's blocked.
Another punch to the head.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Let's go. You gotta throw more hands from Alonzo. Come on.
Clean punch. Add some power there.
Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here.
Nice combination there.
That uppercut will work.
It won't take many of those. Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Oh, that kick is good by Teixiera.
That's great, right there.
So the numbers continuing to pile up here. 33 total strikes have landed for Glover Teixiera. That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. Oh, there's that patented right hand from Glover Teixiera. DC, not a guy that you faced at 205 pounds. Certainly, though, a guy that was on your radar, and rightfully so. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1.
Nice. That's it. Nice shot.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Take that takedown. Take him down. Take him down.
Oh, misses with the jab. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're... Oh, that's a bad right. Wow.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Teixiera's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Finds a home for that left hook. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Ankalaev.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick.
Landed a solid punch there.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Strong hook lands. But that punch no good.
Nice leg kick.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damages taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Ankalaev. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Ankalaev's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose.
Give me those hard kicks, hard kicks.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, straight punch.
Oh, that's awesome right there.
Back and forth we go. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Nice hit, bro, nice.
Ankalaev's eyes closing up now, not good for him.
Nice block.
Go after that cut. Strike.
Big left hand there. Teixiera gets caught by the straight punch.
Good, attack the cut, that's right.
2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. Gotta watch his deck.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
In Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Back mount now. And he is back up to his feet. Misses with the right hand. Under a minute now to go. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee calling the doctor at some point.
At some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised. He's so battered.
Teixiera's in half guard. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. Which corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds?
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this, and the work is...
Huge left hand! Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these 2 fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Oh, boy, look at that gas.
Oh, timely hook. Right on the button. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Ankalaev's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Well, he... Nice jab there by Magomed Ankalaev.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Teixiera's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Good lead left.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
Oh! That blood becoming a real factor.
Oh, that's big.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Missed on the right hand. Teixiera's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. 1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round.
Nice. He got hurt again.
Huge shots there. He's got him hurt here. One minute now to go in our third and final round. Single leg takedown. Making all these shots count. Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what we as fight fans love. To see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloody, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's gonna win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call it. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Ankalaev's in half guard. So the fight goes the distance, and man, did they entertain the masses. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Teixiera.
All right, so no real surprise there. You heard the scorecards from Bruce Buffer, the boxer getting his hand raised here tonight. Certainly stiffer challenges await, but he passed this test tonight, no doubt.
He passed the test. It was a big test for him because his opponent was more well-rounded, whereas he has a singular skill set. But that one area where he's good at, he's so good that he's able to really dictate. What a great performance. What a massive victory, and what a decision. I mean, it's very clear that this guy won the fight.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tracy!
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Well, there can be few better backdrops for a mixed martial arts live event than this Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And you remember when we finally got here in 2016, we've been showing up strong ever since.
Because every time you go to MSG, you should come with a big event. This is a phenomenal arena. This is a fantastic fight environment. New York City, baby, the city of dreams. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this, free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's gonna take that one shot that finishes the fight. Oh, here you go. Oh, nice.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
And that one certainly found the target. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Cortez. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Cortez gets lit up by that straight punch.
Another good stick to the head.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Landed that overhand right flush.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, another nice combination there. Viewer discretion advised. Her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Not safe for work. If you're watching this fight, don't do it in front of your co-workers because we have one lady who is just flowing. She is in rhythm, and her opponent at this point is just a punching bag getting demolished.
Cortez's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Straight right is there.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Fast jab lands there.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, straight to the body by Fiorot. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Oh, perfect head kick there. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Fiorot's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Man, she is at her relentless best late in the round and gets another takedown for good measure.
Big moment in the fight to secure a takedown late. Leaves the last impression in the judge's mind, but also makes her feel good that she finally got that takedown that she's been chasing this whole round.
Final seconds here of round one. Cortez back in full guard.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Round two is next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Ooh. She missed with that jab. Oh, nice straight left there.
Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the cut.
Oh, man! Oh, my goodness!
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening go.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Straight right hand, but she misses. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Cortez's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, she landed a solid punch there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Beautiful hard hook as she presses forward and lands on the kickbox.
She lands once again. John, it's her best strike. She has a great hook, and right now, she lands it right on the chin. She got that leg kick off quick.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart now to determine who wins this fight.
Nice hook there by Fiorot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a couple leaks on aisle 5. These women are donating blood tonight, and the fans are the beneficiaries. What a fight.
Yeah, what a fight between these two. They spoke since the fight was announced about how good it was going to be. I never could have imagined that I would have this visual, both exhibiting cuts, both bleeding, both still not willing to take a step back.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so somehow, some way, we have made it to the end of the round, and for these two women, otherworldly toughness on both sides, but those are some damaging cuts.
Yeah, they're both cut up, they're both battered, they're both bruised. They have done so much damage to each other. Both of these women laid it all on the line.
We're going to show you some replays from that previous round and perhaps isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, I mean, these two just were going back and forth. They are so evenly matched, and the intensity in which they threw their strikes was crazy. Both of these ladies were trying to knock their opponent's head off the entire time in that round.
All right, so let's see how soon into this next round those cuts are reopened, but both of these women have accomplished a lot here tonight offensively. We'll see who can shore things up defensively moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, so 2 pretty good previous rounds. Now another round is underway. Your thoughts on what we might see here over these 5 minutes?
That one of these young ladies will really start to try and drive the point home that she is the better fighter.
Lands a nice straight. Cortez's cut is getting worse. The cut, oh! Oh, she's officially wobbled now. Big knee there to the chest.
Oh, nice kick. Oh, nice.
Fiorot's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
Let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there.
Hands high. Hands
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Real quick leg kick.
Fighter lands a jab. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Pop that one.
Oh, nice kick.
Went back to the well with that hook to the body. Instead, it's blocked by Fiorot. Oh, man, that cut not in a good place, and it's not getting any better. Takedown defense holds up.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position. Oh, she hurt her.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot.
Oh, another one.
Caution, flammable, damage critical. These women have doled out and absorbed a ton. An elbow! Looks as though that kick to the body got through.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Fiorot's nose is cut, it is mangled. It probably will need to be reset next week, and you got to think the referee and the ringside physician have a close eye on things as her condition continues to deteriorate. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter, but when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you got to go for blood. I know it's against her, it's not her MO to be over-aggressive, but right now it seems like it's just a matter of time before this fight gets stopped.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Just misses with a left hook there. All right, well, her body is really getting bruised up now. The referee's starting to close the distance a little bit. Not necessarily a stoppage imminent, but she hasn't adjusted to those body shots at all.
She hasn't adjusted, and you don't question why the official is starting to get closer, because he has seen this land time and time again.
All right, well, the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor. Her nose does not look like it did at the weigh-in yesterday. We'll see if the doctor stops the fight.
No, it didn't. She's been beat up a little bit. The blood is pouring down her face, but if you look at her spirit, it seems like she still wants to be here. She's not ready to throw in the towel yet.
Well, it looks as though the fight is going to continue. The fans like that. Perhaps she's got to really go for it now.
She's got to really go for it. She's going to have to empty the chamber here. She's going to have to empty the gas tank trying to finish this fight.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad. But she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
Cortez's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Oh, she is in real trouble.
Big right hand. There it is again. Look at it. Oh, nice right hand.
Fiorot's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
All three judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot!
All right, so a big win for her here tonight. If she was fighting me, she would have gotten me out of there. She's unable to get her opponent out of there over the balance of this fight here tonight, but she mixed it up beautifully, and I think you can argue, at least on the feet, this is the best performance of her UFC career.
Best performance of her career. And as they say, John, the fights start on the feet, but you got to be able to stay there. She was able to not only stay there, she was able to dominate while on her feet. We know that she's good, but I think tonight she made a jump. She shows the world that she's ready for the next level.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Atomic Alonzo Menifield. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Serghei Polar Bear Spivac.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
All right, round 1 is upon us. Wicked interesting matchup here, DC. On one side, a well-rounded fighter. On the other, primarily a wrestler who figures to test that takedown defense early on.
He cannot wrestle blind. He has got to set up his takedowns with his hands and with his kicks. If he tries to just go out there and shoot, this opponent, this well-rounded fighter is so good, he will snatch up his neck and he will submit him. He has got to set everything up if he wants to be victorious. Great job getting that punch to the target.
Nice straight punch there. Just misses with the left hook. First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance, and Spivac's looking for a Darce choke here. That Darce choke is tight.
He should be defending right now.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, side control now.
Let's get to the mount now.
Beautiful transition. This is a terrible position.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Oh, right into mount.
Spivac's going for a joke here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Oh, he's got it in tight now, yep.
Let's go.
He's rigid.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable. That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's gotta be.
No judges needed this time around.
What a performance.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's gonna be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission, and he squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Serghei Spivac!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.